Coming to you live on 2K Sports, it's time for NBA action. You'll see the West All-Stars and the East All-Stars.
Ready, gentlemen? Ready?
And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. Now a look at the West All-Stars starting lineup. Curry is out there with Russell Westbrook. And there's Bryant. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Durant in at the center position.
Kyle Lowry with a beautiful setup.
East All-Stars on defense. Curry is inside. While recovering, here's Durant. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
That's an efficient start for them offensively, working it inside for the easy 2 points.
And Clark, that's what you like to duplicate time and time again for the rest of the game.
Now, here's George. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
A defensive breakdown there, no doubt about it. I mean, he's a guy you have to be focused on defensively.
Westbrook kicks to Leonard. George against Bryant. Shot clock at 6. He tries for 3. The shot misses. The East All-Stars go the other way with it. Lowry kicks to Anthony. Anthony with the screen on Westbrook. Wade. Free throw line jump shot. And misses it off the right side of the rim. The West All-Stars with the ball. Curry with it. He's picked up by James. Anthony with the block. And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Anthony. Little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. Durant dishes to Curry. Outside for Durant. Just 5 on the clock. And it's off from three-point range. Lowry at the elbow. Wade left side. Leonard with the steal. To the left side wing. Curry kicks to Westbrook. The 3. Another miss by Westbrook.
Perfectly played defensively there. He made that a very difficult look.
Got that bucket in no time at all. Anthony's got his first bucket in this one. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. Now here's Durant. Leonard with a screen on LeBron. Durant, the pass to Leonard. The West All-Stars need to get a shot off here. The shot's good from Bryant.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. Outside Anthony. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a three-point play.
I tell you what, guys, it's going to be a tough day on this defense if he's got the A game rolling tonight.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Wade against Westbrook. Feeds it to Curry. From deep. Rebound by the East All-Stars.
Good pick, but he just couldn't make it count.
Yeah, nice job of setting the screen by his teammate there, and I'm sure he appreciated it. I tell you what, he can do a lot more damage to that rim than that when he wants to.
And you know, Clark, with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Me too.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm glad he didn't, because otherwise we'd probably have a 45-minute delay here if he shattered the backboard.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the East All-Stars.
They've pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the D to collapse, and that frees up the shooters going forward.
Also, what passing we've seen from them here early. I mean, there could be a big number in the assist column if this keeps up.
And here in the first quarter with a little over 3.5 minutes played. And here's Westbrook from the arc. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Westbrook's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Westbrook's gone 1 of 3 from deep tonight. And Doris Burke spoke with Steve Kerr. Doris?
We talked about the game, and Coach made it clear that he was going to do everything he could to have a very small presence in the game. These guys know what they're doing, and nobody wants to see me calling timeouts or anything. I'm going to roll the ball out and let them play. Just what players could hope for.
Thank you, Doris. Now here's Curry, following the miss by Carmelo Anthony. Back to Kobe, tries a 3. Offensive rebound. The East All-Stars on offense. 7-point differential. Lowry with the ball. Leonard picks him up. Lowry drives in. Can't hit. Great D that time from Leonard. And here is Curry. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. Outside Westbrook. Clock at 6. Durant. And it's Wade with the rebound.
And sometimes he can hit that deep 3, but it's not a high percentage shot for him.
Yeah, even for him, that's out of his range.
And it's out of bounds, and they say it was last touched by Durant. Here's James. The shot by George, wide open. Can't make good off the screen.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
And Curry, here we go. They set the pick. And here's Bryant for 3. And he gets it to go. Bryant's got 5 now.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg. And when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
Now Westbrook after the missed 3 by Carmelo. Curry dishes to Westbrook. Does not score again. That's his 4th miss against 1 make.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
LeBron against Westbrook. James kicks to Anthony. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. 7 points for Carmelo Anthony.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
For 3, Westbrook. Good.
You might not think of him as a laser three-point shooter, but that shot was there for him, and he had to take it.
Lowry passes to Carmelo. A stupendous finish in traffic. Anthony's got 9.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Leonard, no luck.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
Here's Westbrook after the made shot from Carmelo Anthony. He lobs up the alley-oop pass, and Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Maybe that'll ignite them. I mean, impossible not to get pumped up after that. At least I think that would be the case.
Well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are. Look at them. They are pumped up.
Yeah, they're geek.
And that's what the alley-oops guys will do for your team.
Here's George. Kawhi Leonard making his last shot. Shot clock at 5. Anthony on the mark with the 15-footer. Anthony's got 13 points.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Westbrook against Wade, puts it up from 12, and Westbrook gets it to go. 8 points for him. And it's the East All-Stars with the ball, leading by 5. Passes it to Wade. That's in there. Anthony with the assist.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possessions.
Westbrook, no good.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
And George, here we go. And that one's good.
That's leadership. Really, really valuable to have someone who can just take charge like he has.
Well, there's a certain amount of confidence you have when the ball is in his hands at that end of the floor right now. I mean, he just gives you a sense of calm and confidence because of how good he is. It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start burying some of those.
And it's out of bounds, and they say it was last touched by Leonard. New players in now for the East. The West making some changes. Thomas against Paul. Bosh, the screen. Thomas dishes to Drummond. Cannot hit. Nice D from Cousins.
You know, a team's rebounding is one of the great measures of its energy, and theirs has been terrific in the first quarter.
Yeah, they've brought it in terms of having another level of intensity right from the tip. Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
The West All-Stars shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. The first one falls. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Ball against Butler. There's the dish to Bosh. To the paint, here's Thomas, and the rejection by Cousins. Paul kicks to Green, unloads. Not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down.
What a sweet assist by CP3.
Pass to Bosh. Three-pointer. The West All-Stars pull it in. Green passes to Paul. To the inside. And it's sent back by Drummond. Thomas with the ball. Picked up by Thompson. Thomas against Thompson. Outside Thomas. 6 on the shot clock. No good. Now the West All-Stars the other way.
And already we've got a very lopsided edge on the board for them.
Yeah, +5. As you mentioned, that didn't take very long, did it?
Thompson misses.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
And Thomas, here we go. It's rebounded by Aldridge.
Usually if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
Cousins with a screen for Thompson. And it's Thompson again missing. The East All-Stars on offense. 6-point game. Bosh a screen on Paul. Butler dishes to Bosh. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. The East All-Stars shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Both free throws good from Bosch.
Boy, I tell you what, he does not look like your typical big man up there at the line. He has an excellent stroke and a percentage to match.
Now here is Aldridge. Off target from outside.
Boy, even though he missed, you can't give up that kind of a look very often.
Better to be lucky than good sometimes. Fortunately, they didn't get burned on that one. And they keep going down low with the ball and keep getting positive results.
Extremely positive. I mean, this is a very nice lead to have early in the ball game.
And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. That's going to send DeMarcus Cousins to the line. Andre Drummond picks one up. Anthony Davis is checked in for the West. The West All-Stars have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today. Thomas with the ball. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. They time it right. They can end this quarter with a 2 for 1.
And that's how you want to end the quarters.
The drive by Paul to the inside. Stolen by Bosch. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. To the wing on the left. Jacks up a 3. The shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
Already seizing control of this game.
Total control, Greg, and as well as they're playing at both ends, I look for this lead to get even larger.
Paul outside. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. The West All-Stars have shot 2 of 3 from the free throw line tonight.
Shooting two.
And that one falls for Cousins. And so DeMarcus Cousins nails both of them. Outside DeRozan. And the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. The basket's coming early and often in the first quarter. East All-Stars ahead. They lead by 8. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And the first quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. And guys, what's your take so far and what the East All-Stars are doing?
It's all about their defense. They have just done a terrific job of negating the timing and spacing of their opponent.
Every shot is challenged and challenged well.
Chris Bosh is out there with Andre Drummond. Then there's Jimmy Butler. And it's Wall. And it's Millsap in at the 3 slot. So that's who the East All-Stars start the second with. The drive by Green, Cousins, and it's sent back by Drummond.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Well, they're working the glass, really battling in that area of the game, and that's helped them stake this lead.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime-dropping delights is what I call it.
Yeah, it's a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yep, he was on the money, that's no doubt. Now here's Paul. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. And Cousins gets it to go.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
Now the feed to Butler. Dishes it to Millsap. Takes a 3. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Millsap's got his first 3 points of the game.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Yeah, enough scoring on the inside there. I think it's time for him to send a message to his team.
Yeah, you're exactly right. I guarantee you this talk centers around cutting down on all of those points coming in the paint. They've got to show more resistance there.
Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. It's tipped. Millsap with the steal. Butler against Harden. Butler kicks to Bosh. And so the ball out of bounds. Bosh touched it last.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Kevin Durant, he's checked in for DeMarcus Cousins. And the West All-Stars have possession. They trail by 11. Good.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
And Wall kicks to Millsap. It's stolen by Davis. Drops in the breakaway layup. Here are the East All-Stars. They've led by as many as 11 points. Bosh, the screen. Out to the right wing. And Wall kicks to Millsap. And there's the pass to Bosh. 5 on the clock. Shoots a fader. Can't hit. Now the West All-Stars the other way.
Not able to find it here in the second. He's off stride and off track just a bit after that one he had earlier.
Durant just inside the line. Misses the jumper.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Wall passes to Butler. Now the pass to Bosh. Millsap has the open look. A three-pointer off the mark. Paul kicks to Davis. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And that one's good. Drummond.
They have repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid dividends.
And with as many points as they've gotten in the paint, you know, they haven't had to do much work on the perimeter.
Durant with another miss. Durant's gone 1 for 5 from the field, 20%. Drummond sets the screen for Wall. Outside Millsap. Good on the three-point shot. And it's a 10-point East All-Star lead.
They brought up their three-point percentage this quarter. They're shooting it well right now. The defense may need to think about making some kind of adjustment to slow that down.
Kicks to Drummond. To the right side. Wall attacking. And the shot no good, a bit short. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Releases from 15, and that's good for 2. Durant's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Pedal to the metal right now, really pushing it.
And 3 of their last 5 makes here coming in transition.
Here's Wall. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Here's Bosh. He feeds it to Drummond. Durant with the steal. All up top with his first shot attempt. Here's Davis. Lays it up and banks it in. Davis has got 6.
Just no resistance inside at all. They are feasting. This is a straight buffet.
It is. It's a big one. And load the plate.
Yeah, exactly. It sure is. Plenty of second opportunities. 8 of their last 10 points from the paint, but the defense still continues to back away and not show any aggressiveness.
Here's Butler, following the basket by Anthony Davis. Puts it up from 15. Shot's good by Butler.
That's a shot he shouldn't be afraid to take more often.
Paul outside. Durant against Drummond. It's tipped, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wall.
Well, close to picking that one off.
Still a nice play to make sure that pass didn't reach its target.
And some changes here for the East. James checked in for Andre Drummond. Paul George comes in for Chris Bosh. And Dwayne Wade is subbed in for Butler. So an almost entirely new group now for the West. Marcus Aldridge is checked in for Davis. Kawhi Leonard comes in for Draymond Green. Klay Thompson, he's checked in for James Harden. And Steph Curry is subbed in for Chris Paul.
Where's the box out? Some easy second chance opportunities there.
Those kinds of mistakes drive me crazy and will absolutely derail a team's chance to win.
Now here's Wall. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. James dishes to Millsap. That's good.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Durant, the pass to Curry. He kicks it to Leonard. Outside Durant. And it's Aldridge, top of the key. Aldridge can't get that one to fall. Aldridge has gone 1 of 4 from the field. Wade drives in, and 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. That's on LaMarcus Aldridge. The East All-Stars shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Taking 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And some changes here for the East. Anthony comes in for Paul Millsap. And it's Lowry in for John Wall. Ryan is checked in for the West. Both free throws good from Wade. Now here's Curry. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. East All-Stars on defense. Aldridge a screen. Curry kicks to Kobe. Aldridge with a screen on George. 5 to shoot. Thompson inside the line. That's good, and it's Bryant with the assist. Thompson's got his first 2 points.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
There's a good screen. George against Aldridge. And George, here we go. Can't get it to go. Great D that time from Leonard. Curry dishes to Thompson. Aldridge a screen. Curry passes to Aldridge. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Aldridge has got 5.
And a big height advantage right there.
You know, it's tough to bring a big man that far away from the goal, but that might be a mismatch they're willing to live with.
You could tell he assumed he'd be able to beat the defensive coverage even though it was all over him.
A shot by Thompson and no one's around. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. 5 points in the game.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
Well, it was a slow start, but they've gone from simmer to medium heat, and they're bordering on hot to close this gap. even though he isn't having the best of games from the floor, it hasn't seemed to hurt him.
Nobody near Leonard. No good. That would have tied it. And here are the East All-Stars now. 3-point lead. A chance here to get a quick injury report. And now we'll send it over to Doris Burke for an update on Chris Paul. Doris?
Guys, the head athletic trainer for the West All-Stars was able to update me on the situation. Unfortunately, guys, he said it doesn't look good.
All right, Doris. Really appreciate you finding out how he's doing.
And you know, I know everyone is rooting for him to make a quick and full recovery.
Absolutely. I mean, his teammates want him back out there as much as he wants to be back out there.
DeMar DeRozan. He's checked in for the East. Isaiah Thomas comes in for Kyle Lowry. Aldridge, good.
And not a great start for him in the first, but he's quickly starting to turn it around.
Aldridge has gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Thomas kicks to George. Thomas a screen. Up top DeRozan. He dishes it to James. Curry with the steal. To the paint. Paul George with the steal. Outside Anthony. And the rejection by Cousins. Outside Curry. Here's Bryant. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 4 assists in the game. And we'll get a look at how the Hustle Stat game has been going for the West All-Stars.
Well, you have to admire their intensity in the paint defensively. I mean, really contesting and even blocking shots. Definitely a factor early.
Yeah, the other thing, though, is they have attacked in the open floor. They're definitely getting a lot of easy ones that way.
That's how to orchestrate for your teammate. Terrific pass.
And here are the East All-Stars now. They trail by 1. Pass to Thomas. Five to shoot. From deep. The shot, no good. Good D by Thompson. 1:57 left in the first half. And Bryant kicks to Curry. It's Kobe Bryant on the wing. Defended by George. Kobe dishes to Cousins. Here's Aldridge. Will not go. This is off the front iron. LeBron against Curry. James outside. From 18 feet away, LaMarcus Aldridge grabs the miss. Aldridge has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Thompson passes to Kobe. Another field goal for him. 4 for 6 shooting tonight.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but also the body movement off the ball that's created a lot of those opportunities. And I think taking a time here to talk things over is a smart idea.
One of the things you want to do is make sure everybody is clearly on the same page with the game plan. And sometimes you need a timeout to make sure that's the case.
The West All-Stars making a switch here. Westbrook's checked in. 1:10 left in the first half. Thomas kicks to Anthony. Out to DeRozan. That's in there. Anthony with the assist.
Heads up play there, guys, on the assist and the finish.
It's a close game here in Toronto. Westbrook against Thomas. Screen by Cousins. Thompson from long range. Rebound by the East All-Stars.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
Now here's Westbrook following the miss by Carmelo Anthony. And it's Aldridge missing. Pushing it up. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. The East All-Stars shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts of the game right here.
Taking 2 shots,
ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead.
Well, they've been shooting their free throws with confidence and knocking them down. That's giving them an edge, no question about it.
And they now lead as the free throw drops for him.
There's not a lot you can say that hasn't been said before about his skill at the charity stripe.
Westbrook up top. He's guarded by Thomas. Right at the free throw line. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. That's 10 points for Russell Westbrook. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
Yeah, but neither team really able to jump ahead.
Yeah, it reminds me of that Cameo song, Back and Forth.
And so it's a close game as we wrap up the first half of basketball. Rest all.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here again with Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. We welcome you back to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. We've got a pretty even game underway at Air Canada Center. All right, that is going to wrap up our halftime report as it's just about time for the start of the third quarter.
We have a close ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half of basketball. Carmelo Anthony really has his fingerprints all over this one.
And in terms of points in that first half, you know, he's now at a point where we expect him to perform that way.
And Greg, that tells you all you need to know about what a talent he is. I mean, I'll bet he adds a lot more to his totals after the break.
And on the floor for Steve Kerr as we get into the second half. Kawhi Leonard is out there with Kobe. Then there's Stephen Curry. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Durant in at the center, locking down the middle. Westbrook with a wide open look. No good on the quick three. Westbrook's gone just 2 of 7 from long range. Outside Lowry. Down low. LeBron dishes to Lowry. Feeds it to Wade. LeBron trying to free himself up. Wade, good. Wade's got the first points of the second half up on the board for the East All-Stars. The West All-Stars with the ball. It's a 1-point game. Curry kicks to Westbrook. No good from outside. Westbrook's gone 4 of 12 from the floor. George passes to James. No good on the three. LeBron's gone 3 of 9 tonight from the field, 33%. Westbrook dishes to Curry. Back to Westbrook. Shot on the wing. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 6 assists in the game. Passes it to James. Turnaround Jay. Good on the shot. James has got 8 points. Third quarter, guys, and this has been a neck-and-neck game.
Sure has been. I mean, guys, momentum is hard to come by in this one. I mean, it seems like one team gets the lead and then the other one storms right back.
Both teams getting it done defensively as evidenced by the 8 lead changes thus far.
And he gets the bucket.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
outside Westbrook. Now the dish to Leonard from past the arc. And it's Lowry with the rebound. Leonard's gotten just one of his 4 attempts from the floor tonight. George fires. The jump shot from the baseline is right on target. George has got it all tied up now for the East All-Stars. Westbrook against Wade. 9 feet out, and that one's good. Westbrook's got 4 this quarter.
And how about the move he made there to come up and get himself clear in the lane for the deuce?
Outside Lowry. Pass to Anthony. To the middle. Here's James. The West All-Stars pull it in. Durant's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Curry with the 3, and it's good. And it's a 5-point West All-Star lead.
The D just sagged off just enough, and no hesitation on his part.
Outside Lowry. And it's Anthony at the elbow. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Anthony's got 15 points.
They're earning their points with the jump shot now.
And that's right, Clark. 6 of their last 10 have come from the mid-range.
Paul Millsap's checked in for the East. Butler comes in for George. And West also making a switch. Thompson, he's checked in for Russell Westbrook. Bryant with it. He's picked up by LeBron.
And you gotta love the effort. I mean, he battles just as hard on the inside as he does on the perimeter.
They've been doing a great job of sharing the ball.
Excellent display of team play.
And guys, Sade comes to mind for me because right now that offense, it's a smooth operator.
Sade, I like that, Greg.
It's Durant on the wing. Baseline jumper. Good for another field goal. Number 5 in the night. 5 for 10 shooting. Now the East All-Stars with it. Lowry kicks to Millsap. And it's off from 3-point range. Curry passes to Durant. Curry against Lowry. Curry dishes to Bryant. And that one's good. Bryant's got 11 points.
Well, they certainly didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Yeah, and that's important because this game may ultimately come down to which team controls the paint in crunch time.
T-Wade on the wing, guarded by Curry.
But that would have been lucky had it fallen. Poor shot selection.
Yeah, look at the coach's face and the expression. It says all over it. Are you kidding me? Boy, with an open look like that, he is so gifted. Man, you've got to play better defense. Eventually, he's going to make you pay.
Yeah, you can see he's still in rhythm, even though he misses that one. Almost always deadly when he's that open.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the West All-Stars.
You know, block shots, guys, a clear indicator on the stat sheet of their excellent defense. I mean, leaving them no room to get off any shots.
Yeah, and the other thing they've done since the beginning of this game is score points off turnovers and in bunches.
Here's what the East is going with right now. Wash comes in for James. And John Wall subbed in for Kyle Lowry. Marcus Aldridge is checked in for the West. Paul comes in for Steph Curry. And the West All-Stars have possession. Leading by 5. Dishes it to Paul. Aldridge a screen. Durant with a screen on Butler. Again, Leonard missing.
He continues to struggle from the field. But luckily for him and his team, his teammates have been able to pick him up and get the job done.
Shots good by Bosch.
Great pass. John Wall is really good at finding the open man.
Paul kicks to Aldridge. Outside Durant. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. Durant's got 9 points in the quarter.
Well, nothing was going down for him in the first half, but since the break, he's been on target.
Inside, Millsap, and that comes off the assist by John Wall. 13 points for Paul Millsap. And so here are the West All-Stars. It's a 3-point game. Paul passes to Aldridge. Outside Durant. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Durant doing all sorts of things. He's got 13 points, and he's been a good on-the-ball defender, too. He's got a pair of steals.
Yeah, he's just made a lot of very heads-up plays, and his defense really has been a difference maker.
It's his first trip to the line. That's good from Durant, and the East All-Stars making a change here. DeRozan's checked in. And so Durant nails them both. Now Wall. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Millsap dishes to Wall. Millsap sets the pick for Wall. It's rebounded by Aldridge. Aldridge has got 7 rebounds in the game. And Thompson kicks to Paul. Back to Thompson. Down low, here's Durant, takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team.
Outside, Wall. Ball against DeRozan. Here's Bosch. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Bosch has got 4 points now in the quarter. The West All-Stars with the ball, leading by 5. Paul passes to Leonard. Here's Aldridge. Some solid defense from Bosch.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
It's Wall with...
Oh, wow.
It's a beautiful jam.
And that's a punch to the jaw. This game as tight as it can be, and he pulls something off that we might not even see in the All-Star game, Kevin.
But Clark, I don't know that he planned it out too far in advance. That was one of those things that just happened.
I think it was premeditated.
I really don't. I think that he's one of those guys that just plays off of instinct, and they don't mind him making those kinds of plays, even in a close game.
And the replay, of course, presented by Kia. What a play. Paul dishes to Aldridge. Fires from 14. That's good. Aldridge has got 9. The East All-Stars on offense. And Wall kicks to Bosch. Got a piece of it. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
You know, sometimes the intensity of the game can lead to brain-neutral plays like that, guys.
And some changes here for the East. Drummond's checked in for Millsap, and Thomas subbed in for Butler. Then for the West All-Stars, DeMarcus Cousins is checked in for Durant. Green comes in for Kawhi Leonard. And it's James Harden in for Klay Thompson. Aldridge against Bosch. Harden outside. Back to Aldridge.
Looking at the game Aldridge has been having, 8 rebounds and 9 points. Don't underestimate how important he's been.
And this is what we see when we talk about potential. He's tapped into it today, guys.
He shot 2 free throws in the game, made 1 and missed 1. He misses the free throw. And he ends up missing both free throws.
Kevin, it's disheartening to see them keep missing opportunities to extend the lead at the line. I mean, when you have a chance to put a team away from the line, you want to take advantage of that. You don't want to give them a chance to come back on you.
Back to Bosch. Shot clock at 6. Misses off the left iron.
Yeah, great look, but disappointing with a miss.
Boy, what happened on that one, Greg? I mean, that's almost an automatic shot for him.
Aldridge with it, and Bosch picks him up defensively. Aldridge, no luck. Aldridge has gotten only 4 of his 11 shots to fall here so far. The wide open look here for DeRozan. Good, and the assist goes to Thomas. Thomas got his 4th assist in this one.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
To the inside, it's tipped. Stolen by Bosch, and stolen by Cousins. Thomas against Paul. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. The West All-Stars have made 2/3 of their free throws tonight. 6 of 9 to be exact. And he knocks down the first one. Davis is checked in for the West. And so Paul nails both of them. Guys, we've seen a lot of turnovers in this one.
Yeah, it's been really sloppy out there.
Yeah, focus, focus, focus. Just make the simple play.
Thomas against Paul. The feed to Bosch. Just 5 to shoot. And Davis sends it back. And here's Wall outside. And that one's good. Wall's got 5 points now in the quarter. Wall's gone 2 of 4 from the field. The pass to Davis. Stolen by Bosch. Thomas against Paul. Bosch kicks to Wall. He feeds it to Drummond. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Yeah, how about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
Well, we've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for them.
Could be. A dunk like that coming off a great defensive play has to build some momentum.
Really aggressive play there, taking it to the rack against the big fella.
You know, Greg, aggressiveness is really the only option when you're on the wrong side of the size equation.
Here's the break. Harden the pass to Green. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wall. And the East All-Stars with some changes. Anthony comes in for Chris Bosch. And Georgia subbed in for John Wall. Russell Westbrook's checked in for the West. .55 seconds left here in the third quarter. Baseline J on the way. Made that one as his 7th of the contest. 7 for 15 from the floor.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Drummond a screen. George dishes to Drummond. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. It's on DeMarcus Cousins. The East All-Stars have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances. 2 shots. And he can't get the first one. He doesn't get the second one, but he gets it back. And that one's good. Drummond.
A little breakdown there, letting them get that rebound. You can't allow that to happen.
Westbrook kicks to Davis. Rebound by the East All-Stars. Anthony's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Outside Thomas. Back to Anthony. 6 to shoot. Can't hit. Good D by Westbrook. On the wing, Green. Davis has the open look. Cans it from downtown. Davis has got 9 points.
You know, what an advantage he brings to this offense, guys. I mean, being able to drain the 3-ball, that really can spread a defense and extend the defense as well.
It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. West All-Stars lead by 3. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. Thanks for joining us again as we get set for the fourth quarter. A terrific game so far. Here's Wade. They've got Paul George, D-Wade out there with Lowry. Then it's LeBron James. And it's Anthony in at the power forward. That's the 5 out there for the East All-Stars. Right side Lowry. Here's the 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Dwayne Wade. Lowry's got it all tied up now for the East All-Stars. Westbrook kicks to Green. It's Kobe Bryant on the wing. 16 feet away. Oh, and the jam by Westbrook.
Boy, this game has really started to heat up. I didn't think it could get any more high scoring than it already was.
Well, I tell you what, I don't mind it. You don't either, it sounds like. Good offense is entertaining, and that's exactly what we're getting.
LeBron with a screen on Green. Kicks it to LeBron. A shot by Lowry. Wide open. And he's good on the 3-ball. Lowry's got 6 in the quarter. Boy, right down to the wire here, Clark. Still anyone's ball game.
Both teams really invested now. I mean, this is the type of game you love to win, and you'd hate to lose it.
Yeah, and after all the energy both sides have expended, both teams still hungry for the win.
He kicks it to James. Westbrook pulls it in. Westbrook's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Harden outside, lets it go with a 3. Another shot. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
Well, they were sleeping on defense. The defense really didn't do its job. I mean, a little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint. That's costly.
And at this stage of a tight game, the tired legs really start to show. A defense becomes vulnerable if you can continue to pound it inside.
Paul Millsap's checked in for the East. Jimmy Butler comes in for George. Leonard, he's checked in for the West. Curry comes in for James Harden. Outside Lowry. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Millsap.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
And here is Curry. To the middle. Millsap with the steal. Butler on the wing. Back to Millsap. They set the screen. The drive by Wade. Here's James. Down to 5 on the shot clock. LeBron with another miss. Westbrook kicks to Curry. And Wade sends it back. They get it back. Davis setting the pick for Westbrook. He dishes it to Leonard. Here's Davis. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
Ah, that's bringing it down hard, Clark.
Yes,
Bring it down hard,
yes,
my brother.
Yes, sir.
Symbolic there as well of the effort here tonight. Big time bucket there, and you can expect to see him stay very involved the rest of the way.
Westbrook kicks to Davis. Can't get it to go. The East All-Stars go the other way with it. Davis against James. Butler in the corner. Good, and the assist goes to James.
Superb assist there. He played the role of the maestro on that one.
Curry against Lowry, and it's Davis at the elbow. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Davis has got 10 points here in the second half. The East All-Stars on offense, trailing by 5. Millsap a screen. LeBron passes to Millsap, and that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Durant's checked in for Anthony Davis. And that one falls for Millsap. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Pass to Durant to the inside. Here's Leonard. And the rejection by James. Wade dishes to Millsap. Here's Butler, and it's out of bounds, and they say it was last touched by Durant. Leonard against Millsap. Here's Butler. Millsap trying to get open. Shot's good from Butler. Butler's got the game tied up here for the East All-Stars.
That's a brain freeze right there from the entire defense. Now is not the time to lose your focus.
Feeds to Leonard from past the arc. Again, Leonard missing.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Lowry against Curry. Millsap a screen on Curry. Back to LeBron. 5 on the clock. And he misses the go-ahead basket.
Can't get anything to drop. I mean, the way he's going, it's probably not something he should try and shoot his way out of.
Well, they say you should shoot your way out of it, but his teammates probably have other thoughts in mind. The last thing they want to see him doing is continuing to cast that jumper up.
Lowry kicks to James. Passes it to Millsap. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
What a performance from Millsap here. He has 18 points, and the steals are starting to pile up for him also.
And Clark, he's really gotten into their heads because of it. I mean, guys are on the lookout for him, always worrying about where he is.
2 shots.
That free throw, no good. John Wall's checked in for Kyle Lowry. And the free throw is good, now leading by 1.
Yeah, one more make would have been nice, but they do walk away with the lead.
Westbrook kicks to Leonard. Curry setting the pick for Leonard. Layup off the pick. And Westbrook with the layup. Westbrook's got 13 points in the second half. Wall passes to Millsap. Ryan against Butler. To the paint, here's James, and it's Durant with the rebound. Durant's got rebound number 5 here tonight, and it's Westbrook, that time on the assist by Durant. And now a 3-point West All-Star lead. Wall against Curry. Wall attacking. The stupendous finish in traffic.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But, boy, that was a nice job.
Curry with it. Outside Westbrook. 3-pointer. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 9 assists in the game. great passing. Westbrook's gone 4 of 10 shooting from three-point territory. And Wall kicks to Wade. There's a good screen. The dish to Butler. LeBron with a screen on Bryant. Inside, Leonard with the steal. Outside Curry. 11 feet away, and Russell Westbrook again. Westbrook's got 30 points.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the lead.
LeBron against Durant. James left side. Millsap a screen. 5 to shoot. Jumper off the screen. Westbrook pulls it in. And so here are the West All-Stars. 6-point game. Pass to Bryant. Outside Curry. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. And the dunk by Westbrook.
And the lead just grows on that ridiculous offensive sequence.
You know, Clark, that dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Yeah, that just added more to it.
And you know, guys, right now they're starting to flatline, just hanging on here for dear life.
Russell Westbrook really making a difference here.
He's been locked in from deep. They're giving him too much breathing room and definitely paying the price for it.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Yes, guys, Mike Budenholzer had some words for his team. The three-pointers obviously have been hurting them, and he told his players, we've simply got to play them tighter on the perimeter. We can't afford to give them these wide-open looks. Kevin?
Thank you, Doris. James and Durant sends it back. And it's out of bounds, and they say it was last touched by Durant. Anthony sets the pick for James. Dishes to George. Can they get it? Here's Wall. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket.
They've gotten some good second chances here in the second half, and that kind of extra effort will go a long way into cutting into this deficit.
Wall against Curry. There's the screen. Wall with the steal. LeBron outside. George with the ball. And Curry picks him up defensively. Down low. Here's Anthony. No good. Great D that time from Westbrook. Here's Durant. Rejected by Wall. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wall. And the West All-Stars have possession. 6-point lead. Curry dishes to Durant. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
He's definitely turned things around in this game. I mean, he was more of a background player in the first half. He's jumped center stage now.
And Wall kicks to Anthony. There's the feed to LeBron. The 19-footer is on the money.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter, just served him up.
On defense, the East All-Stars. Here's Leonard, and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. Both free throws good from Kawhi Leonard. Here's Wall. And Clark, they're going to have to make a pretty big comeback here.
Yeah, I think so, but I don't think the clock is a factor right now, at least not yet. I mean, they don't need to change their pace of play. Keep attacking.
I'm not really sure. I think it's be a mistake to let the shot clock in under 10 seconds from here on out.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Steps back and fires. Hits the front of the rim and out.
Well, I think he had all the space he needed. He just couldn't find the bottom of the net.
Durant, the pass to Westbrook. Back to Durant. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook. 21 points for Kevin Durant.
They're straying away from the three-point game here in the second half. And that's fine as long as they're on the lead and they're getting good shots. They've decided not to take nearly as many three-pointers in this half.
They set the pick. Curry dishes to Leonard. And that one's good. And it's a 12-point West All-Star lead.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
And Wall kicks to George. In it goes for the 5th time and 10 shots for him this game.
So far, going for more of an inside game here in this second half, and I like that. A little smash mouth basketball, taking it inside.
The pass to Westbrook. Double team on Westbrook. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Yeah, just nice strength there, and then just off with the shot.
Boy, with all the contact he drew there, Greg, that would have been a heck of a bucket. He nearly got it to go.
At the line of the Stars, Stephen Curry. At the line of
Free throw good by Curry. Stephen Curry hits them both. There's 1:26 left in the 4th quarter. Outside, George. He feeds it to Wade. And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That's his first foul.
Man, it's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
Out to Anthony. There's the triple.
And he shot the lights out in that first half, but seems to have lost some of his momentum after the break. And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for the West All-Stars.
Agreed, Steve. And guys, the fast break was run, I thought, beautifully all night by these guys. Clark, I think that was a big part of their success.
I love the way they scored fast break points tonight here. It was a key factor in coming out on top.
And one of the league's truly special talents making his mark. Once again, another great performance for Kevin Durant. And you have to love the effort he put forth on the glass. He played with the fire no one else could match as he chased down those rebounds.
It's stolen by Wall. Here's George. And that comes off the assist by John Wall.
And they're clearly finishing strong here, but not enough time to pull it out.
Yeah, it does look like they're going to end on a high note, Too bad this run didn't develop sooner for him.
And he gets it to go.
Didn't take their time in wrapping this game up. They came out with a sense of urgency.
Nice ending spurt to polish it off. Once they had him on the ropes, they started throwing haymakers at him.
The whole knockout blow.
Here's Drummond. Kicks the wall. Stolen by Thompson. He dishes it to Paul. So no problem for the West All-Stars as they get the win. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any